been seen on social media recently?
Who?
Charlie Kirk, isn't it?
Oh wow, that is
Where did he
weird.
go?
What happened to that guy?
Greetings, welcome.
Hello, everybody.
This is the second shittiest podcast you've ever heard.
Oh,
Because the first one is the original.
oh yeah. This is the
Read Dweebs.
Read Dweebs is the number one
Right.
worst, shittiest podcast in the
And-
nation.
yeah.
We don't have the numbers for
The
overseas.
universe.
Yeah, for the universe. This is
Yeah,
number
that's
2.
True. There's probably like a guy in Russia who's doing something like significantly worse.
Yeah, right.
He's like super close to the mic, you know.
Yeah. And somehow it's still more entertaining than this show.
Yeah. Well, he has like sound bites and stuff.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
the sound bites are crystal clear, but he's just like, he just sounds fucked. Like,
Yeah.
Even if you speak Russian, you
You
barely
barely
understand
understand him.
He's also very drunk.
This is Read Dweebs. My name is Richie.
My name is Matt. You texted me when we were talking about this, saying that it's maybe not as high as the other ones that we've read. I actually like it, but we'll get into why.
Yeah. And I also really like it.
Yeah, and it's just not as impactful as the others.
Yeah, and I'll get into why. There is
Yeah.
like specific reasons. But we are looking into Absolute Superman, the first arc called Last Dust of Krypton.
Okay, so when I read,
Yeah.
let me show you to where I read up to, and let me
Yeah.
just make sure this is the correct one to stop at.
Yeah. Yep.
I just missed a whole one and just like didn't even register. So this is, I think, where.
This is so you do
I
this.
think I actually read
Hold on, let me see.
past this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read all of this stuff.
Because this is the last page.
Yeah.
Correct. The green pages
Right.
are the last page
Well,
of the
I wasn't sure
of the
because I was like,
comic.
well, is this the third one? But I assumed that the first was an intro.
Yeah.
And then there's part 1, part 2. This is part 3. Right?
Well, let me see.
'Cause there's-
No, because you go
Right?
part 1,
2, 3. Right?
3, but you don't read this. This way is 4 now, right?
Right. Yeah, that's
I
what
think
I
it
thought.
says, number 4.
Yeah, that's what I
yeah,
thought.
yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Just
no,
wanna make sure.
you're on the right track. You're on the right track.
My brain, when I'm reading them in this format, where it's like there's a block of them in one book, my brain is like, just read it all because it's all one story. And this is actually what that same streamer was talking about the other night, where he was like, someone was like, so what is the main difference in your opinion when it comes to manga and comics? And I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
One person in chat said, oh, I think that I prefer manga because I think that they do panels more creatively. Which I think is fair, but I would rather, I would not say that either one is better than the other.
Yeah.
It's just different.
It is different.
And
I think what's interesting.
Culturally, there's different styles happening.
Yeah,
You know,
where they're
Japan
emphasizing
has
different
its
things.
own cultural style
Right.
of doing art.
Right.
Americans have their own style,
Right.
and it comes from their origins. You know, back in the day for Japan, everything. First of all, everything comes from political comics.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, in a newspaper, you got a guy dressed as a pig, and they're like, "This is insert current political figure at the time." You know.
Yeah, it always comes
That's
from like
where it came
cartooning.
from.
Yeah, and like Japan has a lot of their
And they did like
whole thing.
mascots and stuff, whereas America, it was just like, we're doing like one of the first, you know, some of the first superheroes are, you know, Spider-Man. You know,
yeah. Well, it
Superman.
was like Superman,
You know, Batman.
fucking Captain America.
Yeah,
It's
exactly. These
it's
are the OGs. You know, these are the ones that like started it all, and really, it is just what you understand a superhero as these days. Just
Right.
like a guy doing good stuff with superpowers.
The thing about the paneling is interesting to me because I do see like how manga has
Different.
maybe like it just looks different for sure, but something like Absolute Superman does paneling pretty cool, I think.
And the crazy thing to me is like a lot of mangas that I've seen, they all kind of not like follow the same format, but they all look relatively similar.
Right. Yeah.
Compared to something like just these past 3
books,
comic books that we've read, starting with Absolute Batman, you get the gritty, the realistic, kind of.
And it's like
this. The panels almost feel like city, fucking tower vibes.
Yeah. Right.
And then Wonder Woman was like.
Had super elegant.
Completely different.
Yeah, right.
Way more artistic, way more like, oh, this is like some fucking ancient shit.
Yeah, for sure. It was like rigid, elegant and like
not as edgy.
It had, for sure. It was like
this one threw me for
regal almost.
Yeah.
And
this
then
one was very like sci-fi. I feel like.
Yeah. Absolute Martian Manhunter throws paneling out the window.
Yeah.
You know,
I've
so
seen
like.
Yeah.
If you want to get into creative like panel work, comics has it, and I think in these particular examples,
they're also fitting for their characters.
Right. In this particular example, though, I do think it's kind of unfair because these have been treated as like more indie style comics.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, where it's like they can take those bigger swings.
Well, yeah, and I think that the indie part is really exemplified in just the way that they completely change the characters. You know,
right? Yeah.
Superman. I really like that he in this is not a baby.
Right.
When on Krypton.
Yeah.
He has memories. He
has memories. Yeah.
You know, and that's what I think is.
Let's get into
the coolest parts of this. You know, what's your wallet? Can I do that now?
Okay, yeah. Dope variant covers.
Dope.
Yeah, so the opening is immediately into Krypton.
Yes.
Years ago, 9 million light years from Earth.
Yes, and super sick vibe. I never really thought of like what Krypton would be like.
I was kind of just like generic. Dude, the way that they depict Krypton here is so cool. Yeah. I have always thought it was like generic Future City.
I've always thought Future City, but I do like that, on this planet, with the star that they have being a red star and all that, I like that on this planet they are just regular people.
Yeah.
No one's flying around.
Right.
Regular people in the sense that they don't have like superpowers. They obviously have crazy tech
and hyper intelligence and shit. I do see what you mean in the sense that what am I saying? I think it's like that across the board though. Kryptonians on Krypton. Yeah, they're always just regular.
Normal. Yeah.
It's not until they get introduced to the yellow sun in particular.
Yeah.
But like this also depicts a super uninhabitable planet.
Yes.
It's always talking about like some fucking
the way that it talks about first of all, very first note, I like the use of cleric with a K.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? What is this, Mortal Kombat? I get it because
I feel that.
But, like...
Yeah, Kandor. Come on, Kandor.
I know, Kandor, cleric. There's another K word in here somewhere that they use later on in, like, number 3 or something. That I was like, another K.
I do really like how they introduce Krypton with its freaking social hierarchy.
Yes.
It's very like...
That's what I was going to say, is I imagine the planet wasn't always like this.
Right.
I imagine that right now it looks like an uninhabitable planet.
No, I think...
At one point I feel like it maybe wasn't. And it's
been
through...
No, because they talk about like... specific like weather phenomenon, and like that I think is just like these people have just adapted to living on a shitty planet and made the best of it, and like brought the technology up to the level that it is by mining out of it, which made it now like gonna blow up, right? Because it was harsh environments already to begin with, is what I was saying. And then they...
I only say that because, like here, it says harnessing the energies of the red sun and the planet itself to fuel their insatiable hunger for progression.
Yeah, yeah.
I interpret that as maybe meaning, they literally harvested everything.
Right.
And to me, I think it's pretty fucking obvious what the author is kind of wink, wink, nudge, nudging with all this entire Krypton storyline.
Right.
Of being like,
they
maybe might have done a little bit of dwarves in Moria.
Right.
Delved a little too deep and awakened a Balrog. It just so happens that this Balrog is like kryptonite gas.
Yeah, that fucking
shit. I don't
melts.
know what it is. I don't know what
green.
It is, but it's green.
It's green and it melts.
It looks
shit.
gaseous.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's dust because I'm,
maybe
could be
dust,
it
could be dust, like it's like a fine powder.
His cape is made of.
Right, and they do call it it is like dust is an idea.
It's called Dust of Krypton.
Yeah, I think that also it's like the.
Now that is directly talking about the suit because they said we're gonna need a lot of. I think they called it redstone.
The redstone
dust.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that till just now. Minecraft.
And they are crafting, bro.
Yes. Yeah, but I like this whole little scene. This is presumably his grandpa. I
don't think so. I think this is just neighbor of his mom's. Of Laura, because she comes through and the way that they're talking, at least it does kind of seem like, oh, thanks for coming out here.
Well, that's true.
Doing this thing.
He does say like, yeah, they don't give a fuck about us Badland, Redlanders. Type shit.
The origin for the symbol is beautiful. I think too. The
symbol was one of the reasons why I was gonna say I'm a little taken aback, and I was a little wow. This guy, I like this way more than I thought I was.
Yeah.
Because it has so much to do with workers' rights.
Yeah, dude.
The fucking proletariat, dog. That's literally what it is.
100%, bro.
In India, they would call this a caste system.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that they just call. It's called a caste system.
I have heard of that before.
A social hierarchy where it's like, you
very clear social hierarchy. Yeah.
The fucking labor focused stuff. Where is it? At one point here, they say something like about the red sun in the sky.
Do
you know that song?
No.
That's like the stereotypical Chinese meme song that everyone uses.
The red sun in the sky.
It's called Red Sun in the Sky.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of this author, the one that wrote this. He wrote Thor, God of Thunder, back in the early 2010s, which is like one of my favorite like comic book runs.
Yeah. These are
runs.
like robots that do rain.
Give water. Yeah.
That's one of those. Again, that's one of those things. These are just my interpretations, mind you. Get mad if you want.
Right. Right.
I interpret this stuff as just say it outright. It's very fucking capitalist, communist based. There's a working class.
You have to pay to get your fucking water.
And presumably, this planet is like Earth in the sense that you can plant plants and they need water to survive, right?
Right. Yeah.
Meaning that they fucked the planet so hard to the point where
they have to automate their fucking.
Hey, give Nestle a subscription service.
Yeah, that's what it is. They
for your crop.
It's like, is your subscription up to date? It's like, yeah, I think it should be.
That. That's how I interpret it.
And then this too, where it explains how deep the fucking, I don't know, hypocrisy or like the corruption runs, where a 9-year-old gets fucking yeeted out of the science academy for
publishing her own work,
suggesting,
which is just simply stating the facts.
Yeah.
Hey, this shit is happening in
right.
real life.
Right.
And the higher ups are going, ugh.
No.
We can't talk about that.
Yeah.
Huh. Doesn't sound.
I wonder.
A little familiar at all.
It's like, oh, hey, this is happening, but we can't talk about that. Let's not do that. The origin of the suit is also really dope, I think, because it's like the working class have their sigils and like right, but it's this right here where it's like the
Yes.
the men of steel.
Yes.
Oh,
I
that's
really like
so
that.
fucking tough, bro.
They call the higher ups men of the sun, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Which is why their sigil is this
The
star.
sun, yeah.
And
Pussy ass.
their sigil is men of steel. I really like that.
Yeah,
I
dude.
think something comes up later on, where they mention another.
This guy's like management or something, right? With his fucking.
Yeah. He has a different logo. It's not quite the sun, but it's not a worker either.
I interpret it as like buildings. He's like a fucking bureaucrat.
Right. He's like a labor.
He's the
foreman.
right.
Like comes by, doesn't do any real work.
Yeah.
Just make sure that everybody else is working.
Yeah, exactly. And in this case, he's being a little peach.
Yeah. So basically, this is Kal-El's father.
Yeah.
Not the one with the bureaucrat logo.
Right. No, it's. Oh, how come he's doing the same Batman pose? This is my way.
Yeah. So basically, his dad is saying like, y'all need to chill. There is some bad readings here, and the bureaucrat is yelling at him, being like, "It's gonna be your ass.
Get back to work."
Get back to work. Get back down there."
I like the.
And then what do you know? What happens?
It starts to rumble. I like the stacking of the panels.
Yeah.
You see here, and then the next one too.
I like that. Yeah.
Switch.
Fire.
Here. Right.
Yes.
It gives you that pop. You know.
Yes. And this is so. I assume that these redstone cavern that they're in is the redstone that we were talking about a second ago.
Yes. That's what they mine. That's what they build their tech out of.
Right. And we get our first glimpse of kryptonite gas.
Right.
Which, if it's gas or dust particles, doesn't matter. Same vibe either way.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Terrible. Yeah.
That's worse than a rock.
Right.
You know? Because, like, a rock, presumably, even in a weakened state, you could throw it.
Yeah.
You know, if
you're
just near a kryptonite stone,
kick it away.
you kick it away.
Yeah.
And maybe even if you give it a little, you know, maybe you break the sound barrier, you know, you send it into the center of a mountain. No harm, no foul. Don't ever have to think about it.
Right, yeah.
Surely. You know? But like a gas, like...
Yeah, gas will fuck you up.
Yeah, you can't even inhale to do Superman breath and push it all away because you're going to inhale it.
Well, what I think is interesting is that it is
Superman, Batman tried this, remember?
Yes.
He made a weapon.
He freaking weaponized
I can't remember.
kryptonite.
Is that, Dark Knight Returns?
Yeah, Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, Green Arrow fucking gets his ass with it.
No arm.
No arm.
Badass. I like when they do that with archers. taking a sidestep from this. I really like when they do that with archers in Old Man Logan, Hawkeye.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever read that one? Well, not necessarily. They took his eyes.
Oh,
Bro's
but
blind.
that's kind of cooler.
That's cool as fuck.
Like the Green Arrow arm thing, pretty cool.
That's cool.
And it is doable in real life.
Yeah,
I totally
and he's
that.
using his foot.
But like.
No, he has no eyes.
No eyes.
And he's like squares up, like, you know. If somebody makes a move.
Some echolocation shit.
Yeah, straight up.
That's cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That. But yeah, so we're first introduced to gas kryptonite.
The gaseous kryptonite.
Horrifying.
Well,
I think they
are.
To get out most of them.
Most of them.
That guy's
definitely
that's
not.
the one dude though, huh?
The bureaucrat.
Guess we don't feel too bad.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't feel bad. Yeah, like a little bitch. No, maybe that's not him.
I don't know.
Should I feel bad? I don't.
If it's that guy, we don't feel bad. But if it's not that guy, yeah, I guess we feel bad.
One of my first notices of something that kind of stood out to me that was like, I don't know how I feel about that is these onomatopoeias. It kind of like it does get this effect is cool. I like that where it's like the negative of the smoke.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know, like I feel like this it deserves a little more. Maybe just with the letterer themselves. Yeah, I don't know, like it doesn't have enough
like the
oomph.
font, you mean?
Yeah, it's like a normal font. You know?
Right.
That might be like my only criticism.
Right. What I liked about this first issue, okay, is his little monologues about the current situation.
Yes.
Which, we get introduced to a lot of things. Immediately I spotted Peacemaker.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, okay,
the Peacemakers.
so these guys are wearing like some faux Peacemaker armor.
Well, no, they are the Peacemakers. They're wholly.
It's not one guy.
It's not one
Was
guy.
It inspired by Peacemaker?
No, I think this is just this version, this universe.
Yeah.
This is like
okay.
The Peacemaker
we
core.
Get introduced to Lazarus.
Yes.
Immediately clock the Peacemakers, but then we get basically this like he went down into this tunnel, dug up all the diamonds for them.
Yes, got rid of all the asbestos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And helps these workers, and of course these workers come out job finished within minutes. Guards get angry, of course.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know.
Well, because they're fucking bitches.
But yeah, basically they're like, dude,
the job's done. Like, what else?
Prepared, like, chill out.
Yeah.
And then later, we get a little flashback, and the same guy from the previous scene meets Superman. Doesn't know it yet.
Right.
But I like that he's a little timid. Like I said,
he speaks softly.
That he has memories of his home planet, his family, yada yada. Because number one, we get broody.
Yeah. Now he's sad because of what happened and like.
Sad of what happened, but
I didn't notice this before, but you got the dust.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
It makes his fucking sweater.
I feel like the whole suit is the dust.
Is
right?
the dust.
I imagine.
I think
like.
it's a base, and then the dust comes out of it. Is his cape is the dust.
Right.
But also I think there's like something later where he's like we're all just dust or something.
Okay.
So it does kind of just he's like the last specks of Krypton.
The last dust of Krypton.
Exactly. It's him.
Anyways. Basically, I like that he has memories of his past. I like that he's broody. But when you think about it, it makes total sense. Bro, he lost his entire fucking family.
Yep.
His planet. Well,
whole planet.
We haven't seen that he lost his family yet.
Yeah, that'll be the next video.
Yeah, I assume that comes next.
The next video.
He basically I like that he's like a child, bro.
Yeah, yes.
Later on they say in like a report or something, Lois or someone says that he switches between being very sure of himself and very confident to switching to like very timid, very soft spoken.
Yes. Yes.
And I fuck with that.
And dude, it's so good. I just recently finished Birthright by Mark Waid.
Right.
And I was seeing like some parallels, and I think it is just like that is the origin story pretty much. I don't think you really need to read more than that to get his origin story encapsulated.
Right.
And it shows how he like builds the Clark Kent persona. He is Clark Kent, but and like this kind of does have almost similar vibes where in that book it starts off where he isn't Superman. He's Clark Kent. He's a reporter, and he's in Africa, interviewing a revolutionary.
Okay.
And there's like a hit on him, and he saves them, but they also like view him. You know, he has like. He's like, oh, a little shy, but then he's like big and strong, and now they're like, oh, we don't know how to feel about you, type shit. You know, we're fucking scared of you. Like we thought you were human, you're not. Yeah. You know, but he just wants to help people. So when he comes back back home to Kansas, his parents are like, he like gets his the suit. He and his mom make the suit, and it's like the symbol that he was sent to Earth with, you know, it was his baby wrappings type shit. So it's like just as strong as him. The way that they explain it too is like the cells were adapted to the red sun, and when it met the yellow sun at such a like lower light wavelength or something, it only like enhanced and strengthened the cells. So his eyes that were used to having to see through the red sun can now see sense. Even more than because of the yellow sun.
Different light spectrum.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So he could see through the spectrum, right? Which is fucking beautiful, and like, and this is such a really good like, maybe what's the word, synopsis or like integration. Where he is in a foreign country, and he sees like the hardships that they're going through, and he doesn't even want to be Superman, but he is just being Superman.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Following up on that, he's got 3 different personas in these stories at all times. He's got Superman, he's got Clark Kent, he's got Kal-El.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And in this, they've kind of done away with like the formulaic like, oh, he's a baby, he lands on Earth, and he becomes Clark Kent,
and he's just a guy trying to do his best.
In this, he is Kal-El.
Yeah, he's Kal-El.
He's not even Superman,
right? Because
Superman is not the name that,
and it's like he
has chosen for himself,
right? And
it's the name that Lazarus and the goons have
nicknamed him. Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
So
same thing with
he doesn't
with
even
Birthright.
have a Clark Kent. He's Kal-El.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it's fascinating. I didn't even think about that until you were explaining all of that. I was like, yeah, I guess he's kind of like, right now he's Kal-El, you know?
He's Kal-El, and he's sad as fuck, dude.
He's sad as fuck, and he's basically, the way I interpret it is he's dealing with the loss of his parents and planet, and he's basically like, he knows what they would want him to do, and what they would want him to do is the right thing. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And
he's just like an alien on this planet trying to do his best, trying to help the people who he is emotionally
attached to, or like
more related to. Like, feeling more emotionally relatable towards these people who are working class. You know, they're the lowest of the low.
Yeah, they're under the thumb of some big corporation.
Exactly. There's a higher power that is armed and oppressing them, you know. So he's just, and the way that they talk about it, they're like, oh, it must have happened like, I can't remember the 2 other countries, but it was like Rhodesia or something like that. Yeah. And
he's literally just going around the whole world.
Presumably he's going to these places, you know, fucking cobalt mines in Africa. Yeah. And helping those people out.
Right. Yeah, because he's an outsider looking in, and he can see the structure perfectly, even if on Earth
the structure was no different than his home.
Exactly. At least at his home, they put it on their chest. Yeah, here they fucking hide it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, here it's like hidden in the shadows, the structure.
Well, it's just a agreed upon. We don't speak about it.
Yeah.
And why don't we speak about it? Because it makes us uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But
so he's really just trying to do his best.
Is what
something that
on his home planet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What the Absolute line does very well is parallel the mainline heroes with these absolute freaks. Yeah. and for Superman in particular, in the later issues, the more current stuff, he just has like this monologue, and it's a wide shot of him holding a child, and he says there's a little girl in some country who is dying of cancer, and she doesn't want to spend the last night of her life alone. I make sure that she doesn't. And it's like, that's fucking Superman, bro.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter where he is. Like he sees the pain of others, and he's there to help.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Tough.
So yeah, basically back on track. They're having a discussion. He's basically just trying to, this guy's just being friendly.
Yeah,
they're kind of just having a deep conversation, bro.
And this is how Kal-El knows that these people are worth fighting for, because it's like, oh yeah, tomorrow there's a blizzard. We fucking we work for pennies at a time, but tonight there's gonna be a barbecue, and you're fucking welcome to come, dude.
Yeah, and he's also like, dude, we're basically just like, we're trying to just provide for the people that we have and make the best of what we got.
Right.
And that's basically what his family was trying to do.
Yeah.
While also fucking trying to save the goddamn
world.
Krypton.
And the fucking elite, the higher ups, those fucking
spoilers for the ones that we're gonna get into later.
I thought you meant the real world.
Oh well, yeah. That's also spoilers.
Yeah, also
spoilers for real world and Krypton. The elites make spaceships and don't tell anybody, and they did.
Oh shit! Was that on issue 3?
That was towards the end. Yeah,
oh,
when they're saving his dad.
Yeah, I like the format that they do, and I think they've done that with.
He finds it
the last
in
3
the elites like computers.
Yeah.
And then they get home and they're like, check out Twitter. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh shit, you did that?
Yeah.
And he was like, type shit.
Reporter type shit, bro.
Reporter type shit.
That's reporter, true. Bro. He's through and through he wants the truth. He fucking seeks out the truth, and he helps people, every step of the way. He's fucking Superman. Like he's Superboy.
Reporter shit too is the way
that's
that
so
he
tough,
doesn't
bro.
just take state information for what it's worth. He wants to do his own research.
Yeah, exactly.
And instead of using, their archive of knowledge, he went and found that shit out on his own. That's fire. I didn't put that together.
Yeah, I have a note here. I have a note here. Not Superman, but a Superman.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts.
Yep.
One of my notes is getting a lot of commie Superman vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. They have some fucking cool tech. I ain't gonna lie. The helicopter later is like
hover, dude.
The hover Humvee.
The hover. It's not even a hover Humvee. Oh, this is.
Yeah.
No,
it's a tankcopter.
Yeah, tankcopter.
Tankcopter.
Heli tank.
Heli tank.
Called it.
Okay. Yeah. And he fucking
this is the first time that we see that the suit talks to him, which I didn't expect either.
I wasn't expecting that.
He had a special suit,
but
I didn't know it talked.
To him. Yeah.
So that was cool. One of my notes here is about basically we get a cool fight. Lazarus is trying to stop Superman.
I also take back what I said about the wording, the onomatopoeias, because that slaps.
I mean, that one right there, yeah.
That one's cool.
Yeah. Maybe you had a point about the others.
Yeah. I think later there's also some that kind of just like are serviceable, and I feel like something like Absolute Batman, everything is deliberate. Like it works.
This is fire. I've gotten tired of running. He basically has a little monologue with himself where he's like, this entire time I've just been running from place to place, like trying to do the best that I can.
This is full suit reveal as well.
Yeah, full suit reveal, and this is like his moment of true heroism, because yes, is it a good deed to go and mine all the cobalt and crystals and diamonds? Sure.
Yeah, that's a good deed.
Yeah, but it doesn't get those people out of the situation that they're in.
Right.
And I think this is his moment of being like, man, these people are still going to get in trouble if I fucking help them out. So what the fuck is the point of trying not to hurt anybody?
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Have they done the interviews? Have you read the interviews with the survivors? Have you read that far? That'll probably be next.
No.
I legit like fucking was crying for that that part.
This I think was where I was wanting to talk about though. This is just the suit is basically saying, they're using technology that's not native to this planet.
Yes.
To this galaxy, actually.
This galaxy.
And he asks the suit a question or something, and the suit says, Kal-El, this is a planet of combustion engines, fanatical religions, and thermonuclear war. These people are never safe.
Yes.
Fire.
Yeah. That's so tough.
Fire.
It's like
I do love how objective
so the miners are safe.
The suit can be.
Yeah.
You know, it's just very like matter of fact.
Yeah. The fact that these things exist does not bode well for their safety.
Yeah. Basically the suit is trying to convince him to leave, like basically telling him like, bro, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
And that's one of my notes.
That's another.
I like that the suit is trying to convince him that it's not worth it, but you know, in his heart, even though he's not Superman, in his heart he's Superman.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying, because it's not the name that makes the hero.
Yes.
You know, it's like it doesn't. It's the fucking actions. It doesn't matter what they call him.
But I love some of these panels, some of these explosion panels.
Yes,
look crazy.
Yeah,
this electricity
the effects look awesome.
Looks great. I love that he looks like he's moving super fucking fast.
Yes,
also getting hit by lightning.
Right.
Fire.
Yeah. The movement. It's the animation.
Yes.
You know, like even the way that these things kind of move, like it has this flowy nature to them. He has a Batman shirt. I don't think Batman.
It looks like a Wonder Woman
shirt. has merch yet. Batman will have merch in this universe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire. It would make sense. You see what Wonder Woman, right? You see.
I see it. Can we zoom in? Can we zoom in?
Yeah.
Just a little zoom. It totally does, right?
It totally looks like a Wonder Woman.
Like it's almost there.
Scratchy.
Yeah. It's a broken
I don't
Wonder
really
Woman
think it's
symbol.
actually.
I don't think it's supposed to be.
But it would make sense.
Yeah.
She's on TV, bro. She was literally on TV.
Yeah. I think this, depending on like what time.
What timeline? Yeah.
But no, like Batman has full on merch. They have a bat like toy, like Bat's whole axis.
People make merch.
Yes, and just sell it.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah, because he was also on TV.
We fuck with that.
You remember that he was also on TV.
That is true. His giant bulldozer, right, was also.
I think so. Well, he was like. It was when he was like, Black Mask.
Yeah.
Fuck you. That's exactly what he said.
That is true.
And then later he will be on the news again on the TV. So good. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Intro. Lois Lanus.
Yeah, this shit was weird as fuck. I was like, oh, okay, so you're ice. Interesting.
Yes.
So they made Lois Lane an ice agent. Who feels bad about being an ice agent?
Basically.
Upon finding a hot alien.
Basically.
Thought that was interesting.
Hey, that's how I met my first wife. What happens in this? We don't have to get into that. What happens in this? Another parallel that I think works is Lois Lane in most continuities. She's a military kid. Okay. Father, full on military dude, hunts Superman almost all the time.
Okay.
So her being an ICE agent, that kind of makes sense.
Her that.
Because I mean, fuck ICE.
I mean,
I was gonna say fuck Lazarus, but that also works too.
Like, what does Lazarus look like? I mean, come on. I mean, come on.
The first meeting of Lois, Superman, and Jimmy Olsen in in the Birthright is he catches them falling out of a helicopter.
No. Saves them.
No,
Nice.
no.
That's fire.
Yeah. So they come
what
through.
I want to say about two panels here. This one here at the bottom right.
Yeah.
Just this vibe. These golden rays coming off, looking like wings.
Yes.
Immediately makes me think of a specific Primarch from Warhammer 40k.
Okay.
Who has angelic white wings and a golden leaf crown.
That's tough.
That like comes out.
Yeah, almost like horns.
Look, a little bit, kind of like curved. You know,
yeah, crownish.
Like, crownish.
Yeah,
like looks really fucking badass.
Matt, that was the nerdiest thing you've ever said.
100%. But this also just immediately also gives that vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great shit.
Because it is like wings.
I'm
it's like
thinking, I can't remember his name, but he died during the Horus Heresy. He like sacrificed himself. He was a sanguinus something. I can't remember. Anyways,
it's some sort of blood demon.
No, like I believe they're blood angels.
Okay.
Which is like a faction of Marines.
Yeah.
Space Marines.
Yeah. I did see this video where it's like they get these like because they become real like beefy.
The blood angels became a thing after this guy died because his name was something sanguinous or something.
Right.
But they were like, "This is our fucking blood angel. Sacrifice his blood for us." Basically.
Now they've been fucking.
Right. They're like, we gotta honor him.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Sorry, totally interrupted you there. My
bad. Their rib cages like merge together. The Marines, the big dudes. Because they're like real beefy. Right.
And their
bones get like big.
Genetically modified too.
Yeah.
They're like genetically engineered.
Right, their bones are like hella fat as well. That's crazy.
Yep.
So how heavy are they?
I don't know.
800 pounds.
Strong enough to be able to operate the suit even if it's powered off.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's fucking gangster.
Yeah. And you know,
that's
it's like
crazy.
a giant fucking 9.5 foot tall fucking metal fucking suit.
Right.
So of course, like.
Yeah.
You're pretty strong if you can move that thing around.
Right.
And it's like probably some kind of sci-fi metal.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Fuck.
But yeah,
I love
sick
sci-fi
fucking
metals.
Panels. Those panels make me think of that, but also they look great.
Yeah, I don't understand how
it's in an onomatopoeia.
Yep, that panel itself, that's dope.
I like this. By
like
the way, I like that they
stacking.
show us what it would look like for using X-ray vision.
Yes, yeah, they did that a little bit earlier as well.
Yeah.
That's real good, and he's like getting powered down as a fucking big military man come through.
Yeah. And then she fucking clasps a fucking handcuff on him.
This is Agent Lane.
I saw this and I was like, I think that's the dumbest tactic I've ever seen. Handcuffing yourself to
he has
someone who
he has every
just doing,
right.
Like, laser eyes.
He has every right to just rip your arm off.
The Hulk and Loki.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be afraid of someone with super strength just doing that to you?
Well, she's gonna fucking blast him in the face.
And you're a fucking regular human.
She's gonna blast him in the face with a thing. It's like I just saw him. I just saw him fly.
You got a lot of trust in that little tool there.
He flew through a tank.
Yeah.
With his whole body.
Yeah.
And I have a little laser.
And here I am, meat bag. You know?
Full on
like,
meat bag.
Fucking meat bag that he could just turn into a cloud of fucking red. I also did not expect this like so immediately. I was like, fucking Brainiac.
Yes. Whoa. Yeah. Hell yeah.
What the Sigma?
Right. So that's the start of the second episode.
But I like what they're doing with it. They're like, the Brainiac algorithm has told us. Da, 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 da. Like,
right. It did it now.
That's monstrously foreboding.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, Jesus
And he
Christ.
has his miniature cities there.
The fucking Department of Defense is, the Department of War, I should say, is like someday going to implement that.
Yep.
Where it's like, what should our next strategic thing be? Oh, you should do the Maduro to the Ayatollah of Iran. You know?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You know, like, we're just going to, like, listen to a fucking AI.
Yeah, right.
And hopefully, I would be more satisfied if that actually happened in real life.
Uh-huh.
And it's a fucking brainiac.
And it's like some weird
Because
fucking
then at least,
monster thing.
oh, we're just a bunch of dumb monkeys.
Yeah, yeah.
That got duped by a fucking supervillain.
Yeah.
Not just that we made AI and we were like, this thing is so smart, and then
It's gonna save all our problems.
it's gonna stop all of the problems from happening, and then it just like causes nuclear devastation. You know, like,
Right.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, for sure.
Well, at least in one scenario, we were kind of like hopeless, and the other one we were hopeless, but also dumb.
Yeah, and I think that it being like a weird fucking hyper intelligent supervillain leaves the door open for somebody to find him and punch him in the face. You know, which would give me hope.
Sure. Yeah.
The other way, there's not enough people to
least,
punch in the face, I think.
At least in that scenario, like, we didn't do it to ourselves.
Yes,
And we you know, it was
we were
entirely
duped.
a situation. Yeah, we were duped.
Yes.
It's like entirely a situation that, like, we might have been able to prevent it. But we didn't, you know?
Yeah.
The other way around is just like, well, we could have prevented it, but we actively chose to not prevent it and just dive headfirst into it.
Just straight into that shit.
It is nuclear winter.
Yes, yeah, of course. It's
And,
the destruction
like,
of
negative
society,
90% humanity.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Brainiac was first. His first appearance was in 1958.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
At that time, he was.
And he's always been a Superman villain?
He was always a Superman villain.
But he also appears in Justice League and shit, right?
Yeah. Because he has become like such a bigger
Galactic,
thing.
kind of threat.
When he did first appear, he was just a guy who.
Oh, he was just a smart guy?
Yeah, he was just
smart guy?
he was just like a smart guy that like became a computer.
Okay. Oh.
You know,
okay.
and like he and then like later it was like, oh, he's a computer that became like a guy. You know, he kind of shifts between those.
That's cool. I love that.
It's actually fucking.
But that totally makes sense.
Genius.
A computer that became a guy.
Yeah, well, in my only frame of reference. Yeah. Write that shit down. My only frame of reference for that really is My Adventures with Superman, the animated TV show.
Okay.
That one, he is a computer that became a guy. He has like a full body, and he has like such a annoying little like shit eating voice.
Isn't that an episode of SpongeBob where computer wife gets a body?
Oh yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah. This is basically computer wife.
Yeah, Brainiac is computer,
but the
computer wife is Brainiac.
The algorithm, it was an AI that they created on Krypton that became like fully sentient.
Yeah,
and was
I've always
like,
thought that he was an alien, but I guess it makes sense that he at first was a guy.
He was just an alien,
or a computer that became a guy.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah, he and it kind of fluctuates, and I do like what they're doing here, where it's like he is full like computerizing,
he is an alien, right?
but he's an alien,
right?
He's like some weird fucking like nasty motherfucker.
But I do agree with what you mean that he's like man in the chair, Riddler style masterminding,
right?
You know, at a computer, everything.
Yes.
You know.
So he is like a guy that became computer, but also a computer.
Not the Riddler, but instead a computer.
Yeah. And then they just give you just one shot, Central Kansas, the Kent farm.
This. I like this.
And I remember like going back and forth and being like, wait, what context is this? Property Alas Corps.
That's why I said it makes me curious. Maybe I think I said this earlier. It makes me curious, like how he grew up. You know.
Right.
So
because the world is dying, and he's what, like 12?
Maybe even a little younger, like 10 or something. You know? But like he's that age, and then in the
This fucking face.
I think he's in. I know. I agree. I was like, that's a weird face. I believe that. Oh, Maron. I believe. Would you like a soju?
Yeah, can I?
Give me one moment.
Yeah. Finish your thought.
So, it makes me curious how he grew up because, like you said, in that first clip, in that first part on Krypton, he is a young boy.
Is he a Kryp? Because he's from Krypton.
100% he is, but a Kryp with a K. He and then in I think he's in Brazil, right? Because they're like speaking Portuguese.
Yes. Yeah. He's what, like in his early 20s?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Early 20s. Youngest 18.
Yeah. You
know, but that still gives them a couple years to like be on Earth.
Yeah, I love this panel.
You know,
that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's a great panel. I fuck with that.
Weird panel.
Yeah, I also it did hit me like that's a little weird, but then it did give me like that terror. Oh, like this guy's fucking afraid, bro, and he just.
Well,
like,
I mean,
there's nothing
he
you
is
can do.
on some fucking
godforsaken planet.
Well, yeah, but like also like he's definitely on a government watch list.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know, like
yeah.
He's in trouble.
He's in lots of trouble.
All right, I'll be right back. Why don't you do an ad?
Yeah, I'll do the ad read.
Short little ad.
Yeah, of course. Did you ever step out your house and realize you smelled like shit? Well, I'm here to present something delicious. You can eat it, you can wear it, you can sell it. This is the Read Dweebs scent pack. It comes with 5 different scents. You got indica. You got not indica. You got nautica. Those are only 3 of the possible 5. Buy it now. Buy them soon. Yeah, thank you.
And get a free one if you order in the next 10 minutes.
Yep. Do 2 more flavors slash scents that they can get in this bundle.
Wet old sock from under bed.
Ooh, that one is. Yep.
Pungent is what I would describe it as.
Yep.
And third cheese wheel of the night.
Oh, that one! I love that one when I'm like going out to the club.
Yeah. It's also the size of a 50-pound cheese wheel. That's how large it is.
Yeah. That one is sold separately, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Anyways, back
and
to
limited inventory of it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of them made. So.
Yep.
Next 10 minutes. Get in now.
Get it now. Krypton, the Redlands, 6 years ago. Okay, so he has to be. I'm trying to do the math here.
I'm thinking he's 18 on Earth.
Right here. This is him 18.
Because this is like 12-year-old.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And there's a little.
Oh. COVID did a fucking number on Krypton too.
yeah. Yep. That's a rough one.
I think that's actually like it's maybe the fucking authors are actually trying to say something with it being remote.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's because, you know, fucking air is volatile, you know, it's not as clean as it once was. Or whatever.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah, like they've implemented policies to negate the terrible effects of their environment without fully addressing what is happening or why.
Right.
That's why they're so the teacher's so flabbergasted by his choice to write his own essay, and he's like it just he later explains that like that it just doesn't feel right if it's not his own words. Yeah. You know, on that reporter shit.
Exactly.
And I like the parallels that kind of draw them together, him and Lois, because Lois also has that same thing later, where I think it might be in the next set that we do, whereas frickin'
Excuse him.
no, fuck you.
Excuse him.
She also goes to write her own report.
Yes.
Because it's like, nah, dude, like AI cannot write that shit for you, my dude.
Yeah.
What is he trying to say with that?
Yeah.
You know? Fuck AI.
Yeah. This is crazy. These motherfuckers were just gonna
open fire,
them, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Straight up,
bro.
Just fucking
straight up fucking.
She's like, nah, they can't. Like, they're
bitch me.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
And she like
she's like, they're the homies.
They're the homies.
One thing I did want to say, I don't know if this
He's
has
attacking
any
Lane
significance, but I think that it's very interesting that the tagline is "Lazarus is life."
Yes.
I don't know if you know who Lazarus is in the Bible.
Right.
But for anyone who maybe doesn't know, Lazarus was a dude who got resurrected.
Right.
One of the only people in the Bible to be resurrected other than Jesus.
Right.
Actually, I don't think there is anyone else who has ever...
It's just those two.
Just those two.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what significance that could have on the story and the foofer, but you never know. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, it's also Lazarus just makes me think of Ra's al Ghul.
Yes,
he got his Lazarus.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
So yeah, I mean, it's definitely on some like, I do think that they're.
Oh, and the other one is
Lazarus means peace.
Yeah, Lazarus means peace. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Which is crazy.
Yes.
And they all come through hella.
It really does give me cyberpunk fucking corpo wars.
Yeah,
Cause like in the lore, they fought corpo wars in fucking South America and Central America.
Yeah. And it's
terrifying
definitely just
because current events.
Right.
This
is another great panel work tank. Here. This is another great panel work.
Yeah, I don't remember, but at one point it says the heli tank says this is heli tank, like talking to command.
Yeah. Peace at all costs is another one that they use often. This art is also just, it does genuinely look really good, panel to panel.
Yeah.
It's so well constructed. Yeah. It complements the character so well, like the way that this effect here on it's the suit, trying to pick the lock basically.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just.
It's interesting. It said at one point, the suit said, the technology that they use is interesting because no matter how much it tries to like eat away or whatever the material, it keeps regenerating or something like that.
Right.
Meaning that like it was trying to like cut through it or something.
Yeah. It's like
it's Brainiac tech. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah. That's what's the plan.
As the readers, we know that. Superman doesn't know that,
but even then, he does know that they have tech that isn't from this galaxy.
Intergalactic.
Yeah.
Fucking alien tech.
Yeah. This is like, god damn it. I mean, Lois Lane is hot-headed and rash, you know. Right. Well, but like he just fucking saved your life.
Version of her, so that's how I took it. It's just like, I'm not gonna take Ice Agent Lois Lane. Seriously.
Yeah. I feel that
because she's on some whole different timing,
What is interesting that I just now started formulating in my brain hole I have a hole in my brain where ideas come in.
It's next. It's basically the back entrance of the Mind Palace.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just step in my back door. Lois Lane in Birthright. The first time that he shows up and like saves the day, she's like, she says something to the effect of like, "Oh, like what's up, bro? Like you got more work to do," and he's like, "Damn, like she's not scared of me."
Yeah.
You know, I think that's another through line where, oh, she doesn't give a fuck who you are. She's gonna try to do her job.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that is fair.
Ice Agent or not, she's gonna do her job.
That is fair. Like I was saying, you're pretty ballsy to just go cuff yourself to a fucking superhero.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But that is fair because I guess that is pretty on par for her character.
Yeah.
It's very cool to just see characters be true to the character, but like the context around them is completely different.
Yes.
Making them new, but not.
Yes. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because like we were saying,
it's the character that you recognize.
Yeah. This guy is like broody. He's he's got a completely different suit.
Right.
He's got a completely different background story. He's, there's all these different things about him, but like we were saying, the hero is not the suit or the origin story. It is the actions.
It's the actions
and the conduct in which they hold themselves.
Exactly, and same thing with Batman.
Yeah.
Like if no.
I think that's a perfect example because like this Superman is very different from OG. Or like quote unquote,
Yeah, very different.
To.
Yeah, what kind of bugs me sometimes.
The absolute Batman is even more so.
Even more so, but at their core, they're the exact same character.
Yeah, 100%.
What bugs me in like some comic book discussion that I've seen where people will write these off as like, oh, these are the extreme versions. These are like they're supposed to be different.
Yeah,
and it's like, nah, that's not the point. I think they're different, but the point is that they're not.
Yes, yeah.
That
these
fundamentally
heroes could come from any background,
exactly,
any place, any society.
It just puts them in their
whatever.
Yeah, and another thing that I like is where as a newer fan of
the principles, dog.
Exactly.
The principles in which they stand for, bruh.
As a newer fan of Superman, I do prefer his blue suit.
I agree.
I've
never been a fan.
The short
but a lot of people really like the black because of the one where he dies.
Yeah. I mean, like Zack Snyder likes the black. Like it's his recovery suit.
Yes.
There's also comics where it's like on some 80s campy shit where he has a fucking mullet and he has his recovery suit with like silver bands on his arms,
It's like black and white.
And that's chill for sure. But I 100% prefer the
I like the black
blue
or the blue
cloth,
red, yellow.
Yeah, the blue cloth looking suit. Yeah. In Birthright they do it so well.
I really like the dust cape though.
Dust cape goes so hard. Yeah, that's where I'm building goofy. I'm building to. It is a little goofy, huh? But
Sorry.
the
I'm jumping the shark.
I'm also just fucking riffing. Because Birthright explained it so well where like the fibers themselves are red sun coated cells.
Yeah.
So the yellow sun enhances those as well.
Yes.
So they're bulletproof. The only thing that can cut them is his own hand, his own laser vision.
Yeah.
It gets like ripped off by this crazy ass monster.
Yeah.
He puts it on his chest, lasers it back together.
Yeah. Like
he welds it. He welds it to his chest.
Fire.
Back. That's so good. How is that? Anyways, with that being said, long hair, broody, black suit. It's so tough.
How do we feel about the long hair?
I think it works so well.
I think it only works if he's broody.
It only works.
Bright blue suit with long hair. I'd be like, who are you?
I'll send you pictures later. It does kind of like, it is a little different. What I'm saying though is like, it is completely different, and I love it for that.
Yes.
Because they understand where the core is.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Like, yeah, he's broody.
But also, I think that the backstory is just the same as any,
Yeah.
any other Superman.
Yeah.
Because the backstory is still about how Krypton and everything is gone, and he's an alien in a place where he technically doesn't belong.
Yeah. Right. I love this next.
The only difference is that, again, he has memory of it. You know? And I think
now
that's why
it doesn't come off as like brooding, as like emo brooding. This is mourning.
This is grieving.
It's grieving.
Yes,
he's fucking grieving the loss of his fucking entire
and this is
culture.
6 or more years later.
Yes, yeah. This is 6 years later. Right. This is still fucking recent.
I guess that was 6 years ago.
6 years ago
from like that point in time on Krypton.
True.
But either way.
And they actually
been a few years.
They actually timeline it. They timeline it very well. Where in that scene they're like, oh yeah, we have this field trip later.
Yeah.
And then it shows you the field trip, and it ties it into the into like the timeline as to when it blew up. So yeah, you could just say 6 years ago.
Yeah. He
was in fucking school.
Maybe more
with his peers.
We don't know how.
Slightly more.
Yeah. Just in general.
These next parts though, where she's just fucking monologuing, it's her report.
Yes.
And this is what you're saying, where he's very much still a boy. One hasn't fully deciphered who he is.
Yeah.
Because he's mourning, like he's still in that little boy phase.
And he is in the midst. The thing that the usual Supermans have is a loving mother and father.
And he did have that.
Kents,
yeah, and he did
have that as well. Yes,
in his L's.
But
I love that the
suit. He's mourning the loss of that. He's mourning the loss of the planet, and he is struggling with figuring out, number one, how to move on, and where to go, how to belong. Finding a new path or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he's a little lost.
He's just a little lost boy.
Yeah.
He, I like that the dust makes bandages.
Yeah.
It's like a multi-tool. It's a fucking...
It's a multi-tool. It's like, I don't know. It's like some weird nanoparticle,
Yes. Yeah, intelligent nanoparticles.
Yeah.
It's
pretty cool, though. I like it. I fuck with it.
She flinks it off, and she's like, like, yo, like, we should hook up someday. not yet. Nice. And then the Brainiac AI, quote unquote, chimes in, and basically like starts twisting her words,
speculating and prying her for information.
Yeah.
But, she, she's just uncertain about it. Brainiac clearly has an agenda.
Yeah.
I imagine that the agenda from Brainiac is to win him over, Superman,
Yeah.
And if not that, imprison
that is interesting.
Execute him.
That is interesting. I skipped the next arc after
because I assume he doesn't know who or what Superman is.
Yeah, I don't think he knows.
If anyone knows what he is, that he's a Kryptonian.
Yeah.
It would be Brainiac.
Yeah.
So maybe he would know that.
I started reading a more current Absolute Superman, and Brainiac has been defeated. I don't know how it happened, but he shows up to Lex Luthor, who is a fucking full head of hair. Happy.
I actually think I've seen the photo online.
He's a redhead.
Probably the first time that it was revealed.
Yeah.
I think I saw the image. Someone was like, "No way, this motherfucker is Lex Luthor."
Yeah.
Like in a joking way,
and he's like,
not upset.
and he looks happy.
Like, holy shit! This guy like, what did they do to my man?
Yeah. So definitely something happens. I forgot where I was going with that. But for now, he is playing the algorithm. He is the algorithm.
Yeah.
And she says, "Fuck that! I'm writing my own report."
Yeah, and the homie that came in the room was basically saying like, really? Dude, you said you were gonna fucking kill me if I made you write a report on some other bullshit.
Right.
Something like that.
Right, but the truth has to be fucking told, man.
Yeah.
That's another like.
An ice agent with principles.
Yeah, shit. Speaking of which, you see that recently, where he was like, "Oh, I quit last month, or I quit, a few weeks ago, so I could talk to you now," and was basically like, we were told to disregard the Constitution, and he's like, I had to quit because I ain't about that shit. Ice agent with principles.
Motherfucker, you didn't realize they were doing that already?
It's been a while.
What is the Fourth Amendment? I don't know. What is the fucking Sixth, Seventh Amendment, bro? I don't know.
Yeah.
These guys don't know any of that shit, dude.
Stupid.
These guys don't know any of that shit. They're just like, oh wait, the government doesn't have like total authority to just like go in and do those things to people.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Wait. You're telling me that's unconstitutional?
Yeah, so she, going back into Krypton, not to cut you off.
Yeah. That shit's not important anyway. I mean, it is important, but like not to this.
Not to the current topic at hand.
Yeah.
We have our priorities.
I think it's very funny. She's a nice agent. That is what she is.
That's what she is. I'm sorry. She's getting paid a lot of money to go. And
the
fuck
only
with.
reason Lois Lane joined up with Lazarus is because of the sign-on bonus.
Big sign-on bonus. I mean, her papa is already like deep in that shit. Like he's been fully magatized.
Is her dad in this story?
I think he's the one that like sent her into the field.
Oh,
he was like the mustache man from earlier.
Sucks.
Yeah, shit. And he does most of the time.
Yeah.
Again, my only reference for that.
I'm aware of Lois Lane father lore.
Well,
Superman.
my only reference for that is My Adventures with Superman, where she is like, spunky reporter girl, but then her dad is like, yo, I taught you how to survive in the woods. And she's like, yeah, but I kind of just needed a hug as a kid, and he's like, and he's fucking,
that's preposterous.
And he's like way out there.
Yeah.
He ends up like creating Parasite, another Superman villain, which I think he shows up later in Absolute Superman.
Nice.
Maybe, from what I'm understanding.
Okay.
And he gets defeated, and then he's like, maybe Superman wasn't the bad guy.
Oh. What a conclusion.
Right? Shit.
We haven't mentioned it at all. Love Krypton.
Crypto, bro. Shit. Crypto. Big homie.
Big juice.
Yeah.
Lazarus means death. Join the Omega Men. Was an interesting thing that I caught.
What was your thoughts of Omega?
Seeing Omega and the Greek symbol for Omega, I mean, my mind immediately goes to fucking Darkseid, right? Or
yeah.
What's his name? What's the other one?
I think Darkseid. Yeah, Darkseid is the Omega.
Okay.
He has the
Omega beams.
Yeah.
But that's a symbol, right? Is the Omega?
It is the Omega symbol. Yeah. For
so
sure.
I'm like, okay, do not tell me that this fucking universe was like, you've explained it to me before a little bit. That like this universe is like an offshoot that like was like created by Darkseid or something like that.
Yeah.
And what? Like,
yeah.
So are you telling me that Omega Men is gonna be a group of people or something, and they're the good guys, and they take the name of fucking Darkseid?
Yeah.
Like, is that what we're doing here? Because I'm down.
I do not know the origin of the Omega Men. Even like if you were to finish this volume 1.
Yeah.
It's not fully explained. They are like introduced.
One moment. Pause only. It was like 2017 Chevy. 2017
Sweet.
Chevy Tahoe. So like a big truck.
Yeah,
for
a big
all the
truck.
kids,
Yeah. That's beautiful. It was beautiful.
I
I was gonna say, you don't remember Triple X State of the Union 2005 hit?
Dude, we unironically watch those movies all the time. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's if you would have saw it, you would have remembered. Oh, imagine if I just fucking fuck shit up over here. There's some shit. I like this shot. This is beautiful.
This is fire.
I mean,
a little bit of a spoiler.
They're all gonna die.
I assume. Damn.
No, I mean, it's a spoiler in the sense that, like, yeah, Krypton explodes, my guy.
Well, yeah, I know that, but like, you know.
Yeah, you know that he's alone. Is it a fucking spoiler if you know?
That's pretty true, man.
Fucking crypto.
Yeah. So I guess
Big
it is
dog.
just 6 years. Huh?
Yeah, 6 years ago.
Sorry.
Just straight
Just
up.
across the board, 6 years.
Yeah.
Getting in trouble with school again, but his
Yeah.
parents are chill as fuck. They're like, "Yo, we don't care that you're using your fucking brain."
Vega from out here.
Oh, I didn't even notice that
catch
before.
that, huh?
I didn't even notice that before.
That's a real fucking constellation out there, named after me, because I am important.
I don't
Hell
remember
yeah.
what this.
Do you remember this?
Yes, fire. Hilarious.
So good. It's so good. Somebody needs to make a fucking.
I'd be terrified of that one.
Oh my god, seriously. Somebody needs to make a fucking anime with just the randomest hood rat shit.
And it's got like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure level, like.
Yeah.
Like quips and like.
Right.
You're going to say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then someone throws a chair.
And
he's
next-
like, next you're going to throw a chair at me, and that's
Yeah.
why like he's ready.
Right. Yeah.
Perfectly deflects it.
Perfectly.
I don't remember what this line is for, but I feel like it was about the previous one, but I don't remember. You endangered in quotations, you endangered everyone by being, and then I put ... And I don't remember.
Oh, was it over here with Lo, where she was like,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
saying some shit?
Yeah. I don't know.
He smelled amazing.
Yeah. I put that down too. I was like,
Actually, like, I feel like that makes perfect sense too, because like
barrels full of burgundy, you know, more communist shit. Bro.
Fuck yeah. I feel like it makes sense too, because like the dirt just doesn't stick to his body,
Right?
You know, like.
Right.
Shit, and he probably sweats. Let me say, you know what?
All right, calm down.
I ain't gonna finish that thought. I ain't gonna finish. Shit.
I think that was all for that. The notes for that one, but yeah.
Take me back.
Yeah, there's a part, I think, in this one. So yeah, basically they're in the crystal cavern thing. Dad's doing research while they're doing this hike, you know.
Right.
Mining more redstone, I would presume.
Presumably.
And they come back home and they fucking work on this.
And they just start working.
And then one day,
But young Cal
Tommy finds
sees
wild
that
animals.
Yeah, bro, he sees that shit is just fucking dying. He comes through in his little cycle.
Yeah, cool little motorcycle thing, little bike.
Shit. I like that his dog also has a respirator.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, that's great.
Fire.
That's great.
I like that.
They've also been doing a lot of 2-page shots.
Yeah.
That I think really work for like this particular story style.
Yeah.
You could really convey a lot with these wide shots.
Yeah.
Even earlier when they did the it was like one onomatopoeia word panel, you know, and like these longer. It's like the action is, it's not just like fast and hard, but it's also like it covers a lot of range,
right?
And I think that gets it across very well.
Right.
This is
something that I liked. All the other kids seem to be very in their own worlds.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
It's like unaware. Well, he's kind of like, dude, aren't you guys fucking paying attention?
Yeah, aren't you like worried about
everything?
Are we? Can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now?
Yeah. Whoa.
Sorry.
I almost sounded dangerously close to a thought crime worker. You know.
My apologies.
Yeah.
My apologies.
That's what they would say.
I do really like that because it feels lived in. It feels like they just
like,
have their own thing.
Yeah.
But it's also like, yeah, man, people just be fucking dumb sometimes.
Yeah, bro.
And easily distracted or easily like convinced.
Yeah.
Of the glory, you know, like where the clerics.
This as well, like they all raised their hand, and he's like, I didn't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
And this is one of my favorite lines. Why would anyone want to work that far from the ground?
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, dude. The first issue was called Down in the Dirt or something.
Yeah, that is
it's like
proletariat shit,
dude,
bro.
straight up.
That is,
Yeah.
Listen, I could have the fucking cushy tower view, yada yada, you know, but like that disconnects me from the people down there.
Right. Yeah. It disconnects me from the literal like earth that provides for us.
Yes, yeah.
You know,
that's how
like
I also took it in a way. It was like, not only does it mean, you're disconnected from the people who are down there, but also, you're literally disconnected from the very thing that has given you life.
Yeah.
Because without all the plants, there would have no animals.
Yeah.
And without both of those things, you don't live.
You don't live. You don't have a fucking...
You don't have food.
Society to fall back on type shit.
So you should be a little appreciative of what it does for you, you know?
Yeah. And in the halls of this great city of Kandor, he finds guards escorting his father out.
Fucking beating the shit out of him, electrocuting him.
Go home. Tell your mother.
Yeah. And so he runs off, gets on his bike, presumably, I'm assuming.
Presumably. Runs home.
Badass supermom.
Badass supermom, bro. And she has the fucking Man of Steel suit.
Yeah, she has it, shit. and then she
has one for each of them.
One for fucking Crypto, and I was like, that's interesting. Do you think they tested it on Crypto first?
They do have. I mean that is a thing in the comics where he's setting up like, yo, how am I gonna get this ship into space? Let me send my dog.
Yeah.
And then the dog gets lost and he ends up on Earth.
Who else did that?
Who
else sent a dog into outer space?
I wonder who at some point in Earth history sent a dog into.
It's actually a very sad story.
Yeah, about
I think
what's her name? Laika.
Laika, yeah, I believe it. Lyra or Laika. I believe Laika.
Laika sounds correct. Fucking badass.
Yeah. Fire.
Yeah, and the cape on the dog, Crypto, the fucking super dog, my guy. Cute, that's so good.
So cute, bro.
Yeah.
Mom looks badass. I'm
so
like, holy
badass,
shit,
dude.
The full fucking suit over
the full
the
face
head
mask.
Looks
crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Fire.
dude. It's take back the means of production type shit, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah, I think it's a really interesting angle with his parents, too.
Hey, tell me your login code and I'll ask my mom not to shoot you anymore.
Yeah,
and he got the fucking login code.
Yeah, bro, that was fire.
Yeah, dude.
I fucking like that.
I really like the, it's like the building of his character where, like that line, but also earlier where who would want to be so far away from the ground?
Yeah.
Like it all accumulates to him.
And the ironic thing is like, I guess maybe not ironic, but I think one of the reasons why I like that line so much is because it's Superman.
Yes.
When you think Superman, he's think
fucking
man flying in the sky.
Yes, dude.
And
and maybe not ironic.
And then you think about it on a deeper level. And this is why I think I said ironic initially. But on a deeper level, he doesn't want to be flying in the sky.
Yes.
He wants to be Clark Kent.
Yeah.
He wants to be just
he wants
guy.
he wants to be the son of these loving parents.
Yeah, and he just wants to be a guy who
bro.
has his own family, his own ambitions, his own job, etc., etc. But it's because on some Spider-Man shit, he has this great power.
Yep.
There is great responsibility.
Yeah.
He has to take that and run with it. Not just the responsibility of like being powerful. I think that's what a lot of people think when they hear that classic Uncle Ben line.
Yes.
I think people think, oh, he's saying because you have great power, you need to be careful with it.
Right.
That is true.
Yeah.
But also, you have a responsibility. If you have great power, you should be looking out for the fucking little guy.
Right. You should be looking out for at least for your people type shit. Like the ones that love you and like support you, the ones that brought you up type shit.
Exactly.
You know, and like that could lead to a lot of different things.
And basically like looking out for the people who
you have a responsibility.
Protection.
Yeah, you have a responsibility to look out for the people that can't look out for themselves.
On some Hedge Knight shit.
Straight up.
On some Hedge Knight shit, you know? He
dude, I was already fucking crying, bro.
He
nothing
only
has
acted in that way because something was happening to an innocent person.
Exactly, yeah.
And in his mind, he's like, I'm just a guy.
The thing
but
is,
it doesn't matter that I'm just a guy because I know what's right and wrong, so I have to act.
Yeah, there is no other outcome for that.
Yeah.
And that should have been every night. Yeah. That should have been every single one of them steps up and is like, nah.
What episode are you
on? He's in prison. He started talking to the dude, and I don't remember, like 4 or 5.
Did you get the lead up to the big trial?
No, I think so far right now, the last thing that he said to the guy, it's one of the leaders, maybe the king, I don't know, fucking king or the lord, high lord or whatever. He was like, so I ask you again, how good of a knight are you?
Oh, okay.
Right, so because he's like,
the last thing
that's the last thing I remember.
Okay, so
because he's like, you're gonna have to fight this
beginning
motherfucker.
Of
the trial.
One of those episodes.
Yeah, because it's like he's gonna be like, yeah, the only way you can get out of this is you have to one-on-one him, and you have to beat him. Yeah. Is what I'm getting out of it.
Yeah.
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 So fucking good though. It's literally just
isn't
like,
isn't that beautiful?
I'm trying
how
to
all of these characters, you can string them together and go, look at all their similarities.
Yeah.
What? So, in my mind, the reason why all of these stories are so fucking big is because everyone loves the characters and what they stand for. You know, meaning people just want good.
Yes.
You know, people just want, someone who's going to look out for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we are only human. We can only do so much. And the problem is that not everyone might have that desire in their heart, but it all depends on the means and the way that they do those things.
Right.
That counts.
Yeah.
You know? Because, sure, could I want to stop all the crime and whatever? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But does that mean that I should do it by just, like, murdering people who I think is going to do a crime or whatever? No. Right. Because that's not how that works.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
And unfortunately, there are people out there who are just like, well, yeah, that's a justifiable action. Because I am, even if you are 90% sure, and that they are like,
do crime.
90% probably going to do a crime.
Right.
Even that doesn't matter.
Yeah, you as an individual shouldn't go that far.
I don't remember who it was, but there was some founding father. I think it was like Ben Franklin or some shit. It was like, it's kind of the same principle of I'd rather send, you know, 1 million fucking guilty men to prison than like send one innocent
to
man.
death.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's why you gotta have representative, like,
right. It's a
justice.
representative court. Yeah. There's like I agree. It has to be like,
and that is my point
like
being, that is
justice.
the fucking desire of everyone.
Yeah,
is to
they
have
just want
true justice
and like
that's what all of
true
these
goodness.
Yeah, and that's what all of these characters embody.
And this is also something that I
all
love
of
that
these characters embody that by doing one thing, and what is that? Fighting authority.
right. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, fighting those who oppress
the hedge knight beat up the prince. Why? Because he was hurting the innocent.
Yeah.
This guy is fighting
Superman.
off Lazarus because they are oppressing people across the globe.
Right. Fucking taking advantage of poor people across the globe. Like, he has to fight them.
Yeah.
And then this is also something that adds to that, like, sense of, like, duty almost, where it's instilled to him by his parents. They're not just trying to get themselves out. They're trying to save as much people as they possibly can.
Yes, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
like, this is
Agreed.
the largest the ship can be.
And that
you
is,
know?
I think that's what it comes down to, is like, in all kind of societies, I think it's a little bit, I'm not saying that all authority is bad authority.
Right.
But you're never going to have a perfect authority.
Right.
They are going to fall short. They are going to mess up. They are going to do things incorrectly. Mm-hmm. And the problem is when you don't correct that. Right?
Right.
That's what all these characters are doing. By questioning authority, by opposing authority.
Yeah.
You know, they're saying, whoa. You might have messed up there. Let me show you how. Let me show you why. You know?
Right.
And that's what people want. That's fucking the root of all of these stories.
That's literally just like,
that's why these stories do so good.
Right.
Bro.
Right. Because they resonate on a fundamental level. It's literally a sci-fi epic about an exploding planet, but it's fucking deeply human,
it's about
man.
the human condition of and a part of me is like, I think in a way, I do believe humans are born and for the most part are raised in a way of like, you should want to do good.
Yes.
You should want to morally be good.
I agree.
Some people just fall into things, or they were raised poorly to not believe that.
There's
but in
like,
my mind, the vast majority of people live and are grown up to believe in being morally good.
Right. I think what happens too is like, with an exception of those who like literally have a different brain, you know, or they can't reach that. I think for the most part, people will always want a sense of community and what's best for a community. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I think that itself will lead you to be a better person. Mm-hmm. When you think of like community, you're not just like the people that are of the same color, but my neighbor of any race or religion type shit. Yeah. And then it's like you get convinced of other things that lead you down to thinking of it. Like, you know,
I think that some people get a little brain rotted into certain things.
Into believing other things.
And so they believe, like, yes, I do have a sense of community, but with this specific kind of person.
Right. And it's like, nah.
We're
in this together.
You know, everyone is fucking, for the most part, born with 10 fingers, 10 toes.
Yo, the only...
And if you aren't,
metaphorically,
that doesn't make you any different. Because you're still a fucking human. Your DNA is 99.9999999% the same as mine.
I think
and they're 0.1% different, you know? That's literally all of that's all we need to distinguish, like, oh, you have European descent.
Right.
You
with
have
that.
Native American descent.
Yeah.
You have, you know?
Yeah.
Like
I think
everything else is this ancient shit that we don't even fucking conceptually understand.
Right.
Of like, this is just primate stuff. This is like fucking millions of years of evolution. Like, none of that is important none of the 1% is even important.
Right.
Because the 99%, bro.
That's really what's important, and I think something that also gets lost with some people that, you know, how we're saying is like, we all kind of want what's best for our people, you know, for ourselves and our people. What gets lost as well is it's not you know, us versus them, in the sense that we're fighting different races or different religions
Or different border,
the
only arbitrarily decided borders,
right?
You know,
the only difference is that tax bracket.
Yeah.
The only people that we should be fighting is the elites with the big sun on their chest.
I genuinely do believe that, like, people are terrified of the concept of a communist society, a true communist society, classless, moneyless, borderless society.
Right.
Because it's just so inconceivable. People think, well, how will I have all of these things? Because these things are just things. You don't take them with you when it's over.
Yeah.
Okay? And I don't know, man. I think that's the logical end state if we were to ever get there. I don't think that we will.
I don't think we can.
I don't think that we will, for many reasons.
I think that's like the
reason number one: nuclear apocalypse is coming soon. Our Krypton will happen.
Will happen.
You know?
Yes.
Maybe you and I won't see it, but you know, even if humanity goes on for another 300, 400, 500 years, doesn't matter.
Right.
Sooner or later, there will be the big one.
Because humans do what humans do, man. Like, it's fucking inevitable in the way that they exist.
We're on super tangent mode here, but we're gonna continue just real quick.
Just a little bit.
Humans are just terrifying creatures in general when you really think about it.
Yeah.
No snout, flat fucking faces. Predatory front-facing eyes. Yeah. Standing on 2 feet. What animal looks like that?
Right.
Dude.
Yeah. And like,
think about what humans used to be doing back in the day.
Right.
You're a buffalo. You're some kind of water buffalo. You know, some kind of large bovine kind of creature. And you're just grazing with all your homies. And you're like, there's some things over there in the trees. They're looking at us.
Oh yeah, we see things like that often.
I'm gonna go to the river real quick.
It's like, is that a? Oh fuck! There's a sharp thing inside me.
Yeah.
Ow. Oh fuck!
Ow! Everyone's running, huh? You start running. You're like, man, I've been running for fucking 30, 40. Dude, I've been running for like 2 hours. You know, I bet they're gone. You take a break for about 5 minutes,
and you see them in the trees again.
Another one comes back. You know, you're like, oh shit, one was following me.
Persistent.
Oh wait, no, never mind. They're all following me.
Yeah.
You know, like,
terrifying.
Little I wish people saw that we were just little ape mongrels.
Little gremlins.
Little fucking
because it's like if you're this big fucking majestic buffalo and you see these little dexterous fingers coming at you, like, gross, get the
holding stone knives.
You know, like,
that they've fashioned.
Like, why are your claws?
No claws
in your palm.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, why?
Yeah.
You have like claws in your palm.
Yeah.
You know, you're throwing your claws at me.
Yeah.
Like, that's not cool, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck off,
Disgusting.
humans.
So this is another thing that confused me. You know, we had the first one with the Kent house.
Yes.
And then we have this one, and it's just like random little thing.
Do you see who that is?
Yeah, it's Martha, right?
It's Ma Kent. And she says, "Angel, where did you go?"
Yeah.
Obviously.
She says, "Yeah, my sweet angel boy." That's the one that I remember her saying.
So obviously there has to be something.
Yeah, like he had to have grown up a little bit with
this. Is what I'm talking about. I love this next episode. Okay. This next issue. We could talk about that next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when I finished it, I was like, yeah, that was pretty good. You know, not in my I don't think it will beat the other two.
I don't think that it's better than even Wonder Woman. You know, Batman top.
Top tier.
Peak.
I was
Yeah.
explaining to my friend. He's like, oh, like if I wanted to start reading them, what would it be? I was like, Batman is so accessible.
Because
Like you know any Batman.
That streamer I was talking about, he was saying one thing that I agree with is that if you're reading mangas are kind of
thicker,
boys. You know, these the books that they have, they're a little bit thicker, they're a little bit longer.
It'd be like 100
comics
pages.
Are you read them in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
This morning I woke up at 6 a.m. I sat on my fucking phone watching Instagram Reels for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Got up, read those 3 issues in less than an hour.
Yeah. Right.
And I was taking notes.
Yeah.
Not a lot of notes.
Yeah, but here or there.
Taking notes.
Right.
And, you know.
They're just so digestible, and I think that's what's dangerous for me.
That's what you need to do is buy these
thicker issues. Yeah. The trade paperbacks.
Yeah,
the
exactly. Trades. Get those and
that's
just pick the classics. Pick the ones that everyone is like, this is great.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people would agree with him
on
this, but he said dollars to donuts, you know, you go into a random comic book shop and you just pick out a random single issue comic. It's maybe not going to be the greatest thing you've ever read. You know, like it's going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, that was a comic.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be like, oh, wow.
Yeah,
but if you buy this, you know, $20, $30, $40 big, thicker version, and you read all of one chunk,
right?
You know, you're like, oh,
you get the full story. Yes, yeah. And I do agree to a certain extent. With something like Matt Fraction's more recent Batman run, they have been very well self-contained issues.
Oh, okay.
Where you pick that up, and
it's not like a continuous.
It does have a continuous story, but it's very much like
episodic.
Episodic, like, yeah, because like. In the first issue, they introduced light spoilers for this Batman comic, but Killer Croc escapes Arkham Tower. Everything has been shifting around, but he escapes, right? And it's like, all right, fucking fisticuffs. I'm about to fucking duke it out with Killer Croc, you know. And the doctor scientist lady is like, oh, Killer Croc has been changing. You know, he started to think differently, and Batman's like, nothing ever changes.
Nolan.
Yeah. He comes through and he pulls out his electric gloves, but then he sees that Killer Croc is sitting down just looking at a like a statue. It's a fucking dinosaur. It's a dinosaur. And he's just looking at it, and Batman unpowers his gloves.
Yeah.
He goes over to Killer Croc. He takes off his mask, and he just talks to him. And Killer Croc, he's like speaking like a child, you know. He's yeah. He's like, oh,
I guess maybe that's
one of them is like you changed your face. Like, what happened to your face? He's like, this is my real face.
He's like maybe even a little slower.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, wait, you're not bad.
Yeah, you're not evil anymore.
Why not bad?
Yeah. So, and he just talks to him, and then, like, that's it. You don't see Killer Croc in the next issue. You know, it's not like this prolonged story.
Yeah.
The next issue
like,
starts.
Presumably, he talks him down.
Yeah, he talks him down.
He maybe gets you some help. Bro.
He gives him back to Arkham, the doctor.
Interpretation.
Well, yeah, like, it's like, there. It seems like this doctor's really trying to help him. I'm here to help Gotham.
Yeah.
The next issue is like, oh, there's a fucking dude. Honestly, I read this as Jesse from Breaking Bad. He steals baby formula to feed his. He steals baby formula.
To feed my kid, yo.
To feed his kid, and then he gets shot by the cop. This is the one that I was sharing with you, and like at the end of that issue, it's literally just like we fixed it. You know, I saved my surrogate Robin's son, and you know, and it's like. Yeah, that's it. We don't have to see that guy anymore. That's a self-contained story. I feel like that one has been doing it very well. But yeah, I would agree where it's like, especially now with the compacts. The compacts are fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah.
$10 and you get the full story.
Yeah.
You know, so like those are worth it. If you do want to get into something like this, I was telling my coworker that Batman Absolute Batman is very accessible.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows Batman lore.
Yeah.
And then
kind of just gives it a fresh.
And then it reads
overlay.
like an action movie. You know, so that's perfect. The Martian Manhunter might be a little bit harder. Brand new comic book reader might be a little harder to get into.
Yeah.
But it's so trippy and like
psychedelic.
It's so good. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, so next time we'll cover issues 4, 5.
I'm gonna read that before
6.
we even like cover it. I'm gonna fucking read the book.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
That's fine.
We'll be reading the next 3 issues.
I think our next book review is gonna be the Quran. No.
Well, we have to take that into chunks because we have to digest it and really get into it. Thank you all for hanging out with us. For smoking some weed.
Was fire. I am very excited to get into the rest of this.
Yeah. I think that's also beautiful with the interviews, the way that it frames the story.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's all in different, you know.
Yeah.
In the book, I think it has.
I think it was Botswana and Dharavi.
Yeah, the first ones that they mentioned earlier.
Two,
yeah, then this is the guy from the one that we saw.
But then these are
but he just keeps on
others
going.
that he goes to after.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Right, and then it just keeps on going. Right, and it's Lois Lane talking to them. You know, and she's like, yeah, look at this fucking guy. Hating ass motherfucker.
This is who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Her pops.
The general.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we'll get into that.
W. Paxton.
We'll get into that,
bro.
Hell yeah.
Thank you all for listening.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Dave.
Dave has been wonderful.
Thank you, Dave.
I love you.
Thank you, Dave.
Bye.
Bye.